Okay, guys. 7:15 right now. I better prepare for school. Well, mostly prepared, but not there yet. I'll get straight into it. Today we're going to be talking about your damn phone and and all the reasons why you should probably limit your time on your phone as much as possible. First of all is dopamine, and what I mean by that is so in your brain there's a certain baseline level of dopamine, and what your phone does is basically just hyperstimulates you. So let's see, baseline, and this would, yeah, time axis is whatever. And this is overall dopamine, DP. This, you know, pretty low down there, like 30%, maybe 35%. This would be about 100, aka you're hyperstimulated. Consider the 100s to be like you're on a roller coaster, and consider the zeros to be you're fucking depressed. Most people should be here, but guess what? You're fucking here. You know why? It's because of that damn phone. And the consequences of that is that you're going to require lots and lots of stimulation to maintain this high baseline dopamine level. And that's why you're so addicted. So you can maintain that level. Because anytime you go under your baseline, it's extreme boredom or pain. That's why there was once a social experiment run by, I think, Vsauce, where he'd put random people in a room with a shocking button. And guess what? After being put in the room for a couple minutes, they started inflicting pain on themselves just to have any sort of stimulation. So people would rather have some level of stimulation, some peak, some spike, than just go down a little bit and be bored. And your phone, it's the same mechanism. You're looking for those peaks. You're looking to maintain that high baseline dopamine level. But what if I told you that your phone, is stopping you from doing everything you want to do because that stuff exists within this realm of the dopamine chart. It's not very hyperstimulating as your phone. It's not meant to be. It's difficult, it's boring, and you never want to fucking do it. But guess what? You have to. And so that's why I advise to get off your phone for the dopamine benefits because if you're willing to go under and continue on that trend of less and less dopamine and stimulation over the days, you'll end up here. And guess what? The things you want to do, the boring things that you want to do, but you have to do that are hard to do, it's going to get fun. You see? You'll get the dopamine spikes. It will no longer, your dopamine baseline will no longer spike, or the requirements for your dopamine to spike will no longer be as high up here. It's going to be up here. Hence, making the hard work more gratifying. Hence, making it much easier to do the things you don't want to do. So basically, anything purposeful is going to happen here. Anything that's stupid and overstimulating will happen here. And guess what? If you're down here, it's much easier to do the shit that you have to get done. Secondly, well, I guess, yeah, time. It's just a huge time sink. Like, yeah, if you just maintain 2 hours on your phones going to social media every day, which is actually pretty conservative considering that most of you now, that would be 2 out of 24 hours of your day. And guess what? That's 2 years of your life per 24 years. And guess what? If you multiply 24 by 3, 72, which is a pretty, I guess, low lifespan nowadays, but yeah, let's just say you're going to live this long, or once you get to here, you'll have spent 6 years of your goddamn life on your phone. Is that what you really want to dedicate your life to? That 6 years could have been spent doing literally anything else, just not wasting your fucking time and maintaining that high dopamine baseline level. You could have spent these 6 years working out. You could have spent these 6 years going out and touching grass. Like, what's the fucking point? What exact benefit do you get from your phone other than to avoid the pain of going down here in the baseline dopamine graph instead of being here? It's an avoidance of pain. It's simply just an addiction. And once you're down here, that's when you get. Once you're in this area, that's when you have all the withdrawal symptoms of extreme boredom. But if you could push through that and get to here, Doing things will be much easier because you no longer require the extreme dopamine baseline requirements up here. So get off that damn phone. There's no real fucking benefits. I mean, okay, there's obviously caveats to that. There's nothing's binary, but overall, if you're spending your time shittily on your phone, probably shouldn't be using your phone at all. Or try to find something on your phone that's much more productive than just scrolling. Like, come on now. And mental. And what I mean by this is when shit goes into your brain. Not in the sense of literally just anything, but shit as in shit. The negative type of content that goes into your brain, the fucking brain rot. All right. Decreasing your attention span by the second. You don't want to be watching that shit. And I think on social media, especially, it's really hard to, I mean, really easy to get emotionally triggered over relatively nothing. That's what social media is supposed to do. That's how they keep you hooked, is to keep invoking emotional highs, aka like this, these highs. So you're going to stay addicted, so you're going to stay using their platform so they can keep on making money. You get what I'm saying? There's, there's no real point. You're decreasing your own attention span for what? The benefit of multi-billionaires? Like, come on now. Come on. There's no point for you to be watching that shit anyways. Just get the fuck off. And as a distraction, I'd say, how would I draw this? Yeah, that's you. That's your eyeballs. You're looking at shit instead of doing what you probably should be doing. And I know that sounds very vague because I haven't given any examples, but it's a distraction because you aren't spending your time on what you probably should be spending your time on, aka literally any positive habit that exists. You could be reading, you could be working out, you could be learning about something, taking online courses, literally anything else. You you could be playing chess, lit literally. You could be learning about whatever topic you want to do. You could be, I guess, dedicating yourself to a craft. If you have any kind of hobby you want to do. If you want to go knit, you're gonna learn about knitting. But instead, you're distracted by your phone. And your attention span's so shit that that's the only thing that can maintain your attention. You can't do anything that's relatively difficult because it's going to require too much of attention span. And now your phone is the only thing that you could rely on to maintain, I guess, any form of focus. Because you're distracted, you can't focus. You're used to looking at shit all the time. And now you can't get your schoolwork done. And now you can't pay attention to, I guess, any long form content. Unfortunately, so. You're fucking cooked. Get off your phone. There's real no point. If you could provide any good reason as to why you should keep on scrolling, please comment fucking below. Because I haven't thought of any good reason. As far as I know, all the good reasons have been debunked years and years ago. I should probably get ready for school. Already am.